Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Society of American Military Engineers Fellow Investiture Ceremony for the class of 2021. I'm Mark Hanley, Fellow SAME, your Chair of the Academy of Fellows and your Master of Ceremonies today. As we start all of our formal events, we'd like to start our investiture with our national anthem. So please, wherever you are, stand and listen to the Army Band play our national anthem. Before I welcome some of our distinguished guests who are in our virtual audience tonight, I'd like to say hello to all those watching through Facebook Live. We've got many friends and families of our newest fellows joining us tonight. We're fortunate to be able to share this special event with folks tuning in around the world. So now let me extend a warm welcome to a few of our distinguished guests that are joining us tonight. First of all, our 101st SAME National President and good friend, Heather Wishart-Smith, Fellow SAME, is joining us tonight. Also joining us tonight is our distinguished fellows, led by our past president, and as we love to call him, Mr. 100, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Buddy Barnes, Fellow SAME Distinguished. Also joining us tonight, the president of our foundation and a past Golden Eagle Award recipient, Hal Rosen, Fellow SAME Distinguished. Of course, our executive director, retired Army Brigadier General Joe Schrodell, Fellow SAME. We also have a number of our former presidents of SAME and past chairs of the Academy joining us from around the country. We have past recipients of the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award, to include our current and past presidents of SAME. We have past Golden Eagle Award recipients joining us in our audience today. I'd also like to welcome and extend a special thanks. It's been my privilege over this past year to serve with them on the Academy Fellows Executive Committee. You won't find a better bunch within SAME, but Rad Delaney, Ann Eddy, Melissa Smith, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel John Osborne, Sally Riker, Sharon Kroc, and Philios Angelidis. Again, my thanks to all of them for putting this all together tonight. And then finally, and most importantly, a very, very warm welcome to our newest fellows in the class of 2021 and your families who are joining us virtually tonight. Let's welcome all of them to the screen so we can see this great group of dedicated individuals. And this year's class is a special class. They represent the very best of SAME and our industry. This class of fellows includes a broad diversity of people who have embraced mentoring and have championed industry government engagement at every level in our society. Tonight's ceremony is a major milestone for our newest fellows, and one that not only recognizes their accomplishments and selfless service to our society and our profession, but also one that recognizes their future contributions. So 2020 was the 25th anniversary of the Academy of Fellows. And while fellow has been a designation given to select SAME members since 1973, the Academy of Fellows, as a unique and prestigious group, was officially founded in 1995. And all fellows in our society, we really share a common characteristic, and that one is of selfless service. And of all the service that fellows provide, nothing has a greater impact than mentoring. Mentoring really is the link between our seasoned leaders and our future leaders to ensure that our society really remains vibrant. SAME created the Academy of Fellows Mentoring Award in 2004 to recognize fellows for outstanding mentoring efforts. And in 2009, we renamed that award the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award in honor of the first chair of the Academy, retired Army Brigadier General Gerald C. Jed Brown. The Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award is inspired from the original pledge of fellows took prior to 2019 when they invested, which said, "I charge you to be a mentor. A fellow sets and abides by the highest ethical standards. A fellow espouses continual professional development. A fellow shares knowledge of the profession with members and non-members." To give you a better sense of the great legacy of Jed Brown and his profound impact on our society and our profession, we'll take a moment to share the following short video.
What a mentor is somebody that's genuine, that actually does it because they would do it anyways. Not because of a scorecard, not because of any benefit they might see of themselves. It's just something that's part of their character.
In 2004, we created an award to recognize Academy of Fellows members who were doing an exceptional job of mentoring other members and other young professionals. And in 2009, after Jed Brown died, we endeavored to change the name of the award to the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award. Jed Brown was so committed to SAME that he carried that commitment to the very end of his life. I saw Jed just a couple days before his ultimate and untimely passing at Walter Reed. And the last memory I have of Jed Brown is him lying in bed in the hospital, directing me on all the things that I was supposed to do to make SAME a better organization. There is no better example of mentoring than General Gerald C. Jed Brown. And we are really pleased to be able to recognize him with this named award.
He was always there for you, always there mentoring you, but more importantly, always challenging you to rise to the highest standards that he thought you could achieve.
In honoring today's mentors with a mentoring award named after General Brown, we're able to not only celebrate our past, but also build our future, just as we learn from one another and lift as we rise.
Today, we have the special privilege of honoring one individual with the Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award. If there is one characteristic that best defines a fellow in our society, it is mentoring. Mentoring our young professionals and our rising leaders at every level of society. And to some degree, we're all mentors and we're all mentees. This individual represents the best in mentoring throughout our Academy of Fellows. And the recipient of the 2021 Gerald C. Brown Mentoring Award is Mr. Glenn Turney, professional engineer and fellow in SAME. Glenn has consistently demonstrated a commitment to mentoring young professionals in SAME and the AEC community. He has encouraged numerous young professionals to participate in leadership roles and guided several into increasing positions of responsibility, exactly what you'd expect from a mentor. He has been an avid supporter of the San Antonio Post Leadership Lab since its start in 2011, and he works to align Post fellows, mentors with each participant, and he has directly mentored many of those young professionals himself, guiding them through the program and working with them to identify opportunities for development and assist them towards their employment and career goals. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulate Mr. Glenn Turney. Glenn?
Thank you, Mark. It's an absolute honor to receive the Gerald C. Brown Award for Mentoring. I'm extremely blessed to share this honor with those who have mentored me along the way and the San Antonio Post. Without the support of mentors in my life, I don't think I would have seen the full value it provides or the potential we each have for leaving this world, our profession, and our communities better than we found them. Additionally, as noted in our Fellows Pledge when I was inducted, a fellow is charged with being a mentor. A fellow espouses continual professional development. And finally, a fellow shares knowledge of the profession with members and non-members. It's my daily goal to practice all of these. Regarding mentors, I can quickly look at those within SAMI, and especially SAMI fellows, as having encouraged me to give back to the organization. I want to recognize a few of those today. In the San Antonio Post, we have what I consider to be one of the hardest working and most dedicated SAMI members in the society, in Dick Kahanick. Dick leads by example and not only understands the value of SAMI, but is fully committed to it each day. When I first joined back in 1999, Dick was the first person to approach me and welcome me to SAMI. He recognized me at meetings and encouraged me to get involved. He epitomizes what it means to be a fellow and give 100%. He has repeated and sustained this pattern for years. Even my application for this award was encouraged and recommended by Dick, more than once, I might add. He is a previous winner of this award, and it shows. I'm thankful to consider him both a mentor and a great friend. Next, there's my friend, Homer Guy. He is also a dedicated individual who's always looking to help and encourage others to jump in and participate. He's an enthusiastic speaker, a witty writer and conversationalist, and is unrelenting in his giving of time and talents. Homer routinely says, "SAMI has always given me much more than I've given it," which is indicative of his servant leadership. There are many others that I'd like to recognize, but Bill Myers, John German, Clayton Perry, Diane Glass, Patrice Melanson, Eric Wilbur, and just to name a few. Each have played a role in making SAMI and the San Antonio Post a great place to serve and be encouraged and connect. I've been very fortunate, and my career aspirations over the last 10 plus years have focused mainly outwardly. I've learned that helping others climb mountains can be more satisfying than climbing them on your own. I truly enjoy pouring out to others what I've learned along this long, sometimes circuitous, sometimes bumpy road. When I graduated from college, I was the first person in my extended family to do so. There was a lot of new and unknown ground for me to cover. Once I had a strong foothold in my career, I've vowed to ensure that I would help others to take a more direct route and maybe dodge some of those bumps. In addition to my efforts at SAMI, I've mentored several high school and college students. I enjoy giving them some insight into how the engineering profession works, and sometimes even how life works. I get great energy out of their youthful exuberance and desire to succeed. Additionally, their talent and energy give me hope for the future. Currently, I'm mentoring a few SAMI young members, a few not so young members, and a few of our San Antonio Post scholarship winners. I enjoy each of these mentees' desires to better themselves, their teams, and SAMI. Each has their strengths, their opportunities, and their challenges, both in their professions and in life. It brings me great satisfaction to talk about their passions and their goals. In my experience, in any successful mentor-mentee relationship, both parties benefit. The mentees get strategies and inputs on things that the mentors learned in their career. The mentor gets the benefit of seeing our future generation and contributing to their great potential and value. It is interesting to see how our post has grown when we made a focused and purposeful effort toward increasing the involvement of our young members in leadership and helping them to recognize that they were the future of our society. In closing, I would like to congratulate each of today's fellow inductees. You each have proven your merit in getting here, and you should be very proud of this accomplishment. I greatly encourage each of you to focus your attention outwardly and make it your goal to give back. As Homer says, I believe that you will find that you will receive more than you can ever give back. Remember that Fellows Pledge and live by it. And a special shout out to today's fellows, Stephen, Charisse, Joe, Mike, and Loretta, who I've had the pleasure of knowing well. Again, thank you for this honor and privilege. I'm extremely grateful to be a fellow and a member of the Society of American Engineers. God bless. Thank you, Mark.
Glenn, thanks very much for your service, and we're proud to have you as a recipient of this very prestigious award. So I'd ask folks without muted mics or to unmute your mics, please join me in a round of applause for Glenn and all of his service. Congratulations. As I mentioned before, fellows all provide selfless service to our society. We do have a few fellows who have distinguished themselves since becoming a fellow, and their achievements have been significantly over and above what is expected of most fellows. The first group of distinguished fellows included 8 fellows that were identified by the Society National Leadership Team in May 2018 as having provided outstanding leadership to the Society and the Academy of Fellows. Today, we're honored to recognize 4 more individuals as distinguished fellows for their service to our society over their entire careers. The first is Suzanne DiGeronimo, fellow SAME distinguished. She was the driving force working with Jed Brown as his right hand. She was a national vice president in the 1990s. She developed the fellow's pin and amulet that you're all wearing tonight. She developed the Investiture and received the gold medal in 1994 and Golden Eagle in 2015. And she joined the foundation board this past year in 2020. Congratulations, Suzanne.
Oh, well, thank you so much for the honor and the recognition. My experience with SAME has just been fantastic throughout my whole entire career. And as old as I am, I'm not done yet. So congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Suzanne. Next is Rear Admiral Gary Engel, Civil Engineer Corps, United States Navy retired, fellow SAME distinguished. Gary was the chair of the Academy of Fellows in 2011 through 2013. He became our society president in 2013 and one of the initial foundation board members. So congratulations, Gary. Gary can't join us tonight. I believe he's traveling in an RV somewhere and is unable to join us. Our next distinguished fellow is one of my mentors as well, is Rear Admiral Dave Nash, Civil Engineer Corps, United States Navy retired, fellow SAME distinguished. He has been a continuing supporter of SAME throughout his career. His contracting work in the Middle East with our combat troops. He received the Golden Eagle in 2005 and was our society president in 1997. And he is now a member of the foundation board as well. So congratulations, Dave. And unfortunately, Dave is unable to join us tonight, but does wish he could have been here. And then finally, Roger Wozni, fellow SAME distinguished. During his time when the service chiefs were society president, Roger was our 3rd civilian president in 2001. He served as chair of the Academy of Fellows. He was a gold medal awardee and one of the original members of the foundation board. Congratulations, Roger, and thanks for joining us tonight.
I am both humbled and honored to receive this distinguished award. I certainly wish the class to have great success in their future, and thank you.
Thank you, Roger, and all of our distinguished fellows. I'll go off script a little bit, and for those without muted mics, please join me in a round of applause and congratulate our newest distinguished fellows in our society. All right, so now we come to our main event. It is time to welcome and formally invest our newest fellows into our society. This is a major milestone in your professional careers and one you should be extremely proud of. You and your families all join you in celebrating this accomplishment. So joining me to help invest our fellows today is Ann Evey, fellow SAME and member of our Academy of Fellows Executive Committee. Also joining us tonight as an incoming member of our Executive Committee of the Academy of Fellows is retired Air Force Brigadier General Patrice Melancon, fellow SAME. Ann, over to you.
Thanks, Mark. And really, thank you to everybody just for taking the time to be here today. This is just such an amazing event. You guys know how excited I get about this every year. So we will have Investiture in person again someday. So I just ask you all to keep your faith for that and continue to do your part to help get us there. So with that, I have a pretty fantastic role today because I get to introduce you to some of our new class of fellows. I will try to keep my composure, but I got to tell you, it is really hard not to just smile ear to ear during this part. I am so excited to introduce you to our new fellows and just to see what they have in store for the rest of their SAME careers. So with that, Patrice, why don't you get us started?
Thanks, Ann. I would be really happy to get this started. I remember when I participated in the Fellows Investiture, it was such a great feeling, such a wonderful event. We are very sad that each of you is not getting to experience the formal in-person ceremony, but know that we're all here cheering you on, and we will get back to in-person investiture ceremonies just as soon as we can. So without further ado, we're going to start with Norm Campbell with Go Electric. Norm has been an SAME member for 10 years and hails from the Kitty Hawk Post.
Thank you. My commitment is to expand my roles within SAME through leadership of COIs, national board participation, as well as direct program development for my local post that can be shared as a template for posts throughout the organization in promoting resilience and sustainability.
Congratulations, Norm. Next, retired Army Colonel Edward Chamberlain, WSP. Ed has been an SAME member for 29 years and hails from the Northern Virginia Post.
Hello, SME. I commit to furthering my post's strong mentoring and leading tradition within the Nova Post by contributing to the DC, Nova, Mid-Maryland Post Leadership and Mentorship Program, along with my trusted colleagues from the DC and Mid-Maryland Posts.
Congratulations, Ed. Next, Pete Diaz, AECOM. Pete has been an SAME member for 10 years, and he is from the Guam Post.
I commit to expanding our STEM outreach programs, supporting our scholarship program and student chapter, and creating a post-mentoring program here at the Guam Post.
Congratulations, Pete. Joe DeMisa, Air Force Institute of Technology. Joe has been an SAME member for 17 years and hails from the Kitty Hawk Post.
I commit to mentoring our Post Young Professionals group so that the society can add value to their career and to continually expand our Post reach to serve the needs of new and long-standing industry and government members.
Congratulations, Joe. Next, Mercedes Enrique with CMS Corporation. Mercedes has been an SAME member for 14 years and is a member of the Kitty Hawk Post.
I commit to leading an industry government working group to find a solution that allows small business construction contractors to sustainably scale to large in the federal marketplace.
Congratulations, Mercedes. Next, Michael Fitzgerald, BGE Incorporated. Michael has been an SAME member for 30 years and hails from the Houston Post.
I commit to promoting and participating in the Houston Galveston Post's Young Member Mentoring Program, as well as continuing to serve as mentor to the treasurer in order to help develop treasurers for future post leadership positions.
Congratulations, Michael. Dave Friz, a civilian with the U.S. Air Force. David has been an SAME member for 22 years and hails from the Great Basin Post.
Good afternoon. I'm committed to continuing mentoring efforts for STEM students through post activities, such as raising scholarship funds through the Post Golf Tournament and supporting the SAME camp programs, and continuing my role in adult leadership in the scouting program.
Congratulations, David. William Glissman, HGM Associates. Bill has been an SAME member for 28 years and hails from the Omaha Post.
Thank you. I will develop a best practices guide for our post volunteer mentors for outreach to middle school and high school students and to encourage successful interaction and promotion of STEM career goal or fields.
Congratulations, Bill. Next, Anthony Goodjohn, Linfield, Hunter, and Junius. Anthony has been an SAME member for 34 years and hails from the Louisiana Post.
I will assist my post and region in developing new leaders by identifying and developing leaders and establishing a succession plan for our post and board of directors.
Congratulations, Anthony. Next, Air Force Colonel Scott Granger, Detachment 695, Air Force ROTC. Scott has been an SAME member for 18 years and is a member of the Japan Post.
I will be an active relationship builder, connecting students, industry, and government leaders by establishing and mentoring a student chapter of SAME at the University of Portland.
Congratulations, Scott. Next, retired Navy Commander Troy Hamilton with NAVFAC Southeast. Troy has been an SAME member for 25 years and hails from the Jacksonville Post.
I commit to staying involved and active in SAME even after I retire from my civil service job by continuing to help lead the Post and encourage others to join, step up, and volunteer to lead SAME's future.
Congratulations, Troy.
Theodore Heck, HEPE Engineering. Ted has been an SAME member for 20 years and hails from the Kitty Hawk Post.
Hello. I commit to further social outreach and mentoring of the Post within the government and the AEC industry through the creation or upgrade of at least one new and fun social event per year.
Congratulations, Ted. Stephen Herrera with Northwind Infrastructure and Technology. Stephen has been an SAME member for 14 years and is a member of the Sacramento Post.
Good afternoon. I am committed to continue to support the expansion of our Post Young Professional Group by leveraging my professional network and experience to stand up a post-level leader development program that provides opportunities to mentor and guide the next generation of engineering leaders and Sacramento Post leaders.
Congratulations, Stephen. Retired Air Force Colonel James Hickman. Jim has been an SAME member for 22 years and hails from the Robbins Post.
Thank you. I will encourage fellow professionals to work with me in collaborating with Mercer University to help build our nation's capacity and experience in our architecture and engineering professions by challenging our youth to contribute their talents and collaborate with diverse partners.
Congratulations, Jim. Retired Army Colonel John Hudson, Stanley Consultants. John has been an SAME member for 26 years and is a member of the Omaha Post.
Good afternoon. I commit to leading and facilitating efforts at the Omaha Post to maximize industry government engagement opportunities that foster communication and build relationships between DoD agencies and private sector engineering firms in the greater Omaha area.
Congratulations, John. Mike Huffsteller, Leo A. Daly. Mike has been a SAME member for 22 years and hails from the Omaha Post.
Thank you. This year I commit to personally mentor at least 2 emerging SAME leaders in the Omaha Post and to inspire each to persevere on their SAME journey. By the end of this year, I also commit to assisting at least 5 company employees with their SAME journey by facilitating their first-time involvement with 1 or more COIs.
Congratulations, Mike. Charisse Knotts with Black and Veatch. Charisse has been an SAME member for 23 years and is a member of the Rhine-Main Post.
Thank you. I commit to continue active engagement with government and industry partners in the Europe region the international community of interest, and my U.S. home post by mentoring members to assume progressive leadership roles in the society, by contributing my time and ideas for program content, and by volunteering support where I can add value. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sharice. Air Force Major Seth Lorimer with U.S. Indo-PACOM. Seth has been an SAME member for 17 years and hails from the Honolulu Post.
Committed to providing a value proposition that motivates military engineers to join, engage, and inspires their sustained participation in SAME.
Congratulations, Seth. Retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Ed Manning of Huntington Ingalls Incorporated. Ed has been an SAME member for 34 years and is a member of the Panama City Post.
Good afternoon. I plan to establish the student chapter post at our local Florida State University, Panama City. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ed. NK Mbaya, SMB Christ Consulting. NK has been an SAME member for 16 years and is a member of the Los Angeles Post.
Thank you. I commit to support the Society's strategic goals and mission with an emphasis on expanding Los Angeles Post K through 12 and college outreach by leveraging my partnerships with other STEM organizations.
Congratulations, NK. Retired Navy Captain Mike Monreal of Broadus and Associates. Mike has been an SAME member for 24 years and hails from the San Antonio Post.
I'm deeply committed to supporting the local architect, engineer, and construction industry and the San Antonio community by developing a K-12 and collegiate academic network and coordinate post sponsors for local STEM events. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mike. Joe Puzio of JF Puzio Consulting. Joe has been an SAME member for 18 years and hails from the New York City Post.
Thank you. I am committed to increase post activities to enrich the STEM pipeline and develop national leaders through active participation in leadership and resiliency communities of interest.
Joe, congratulations. Retired Army Colonel Blair Shantz, Prime Associates. Blair has been an SAME member for 38 years and is a member of the Space Coast Post.
Thank you. I am committed to increasing the awareness and participation of sustaining member firms in the communities of interest through direct coordination with the sustaining members' national points of contact.
Congratulations, Blair. Robert Scrafford from Gannett Fleming. Rob has been an SAME member for 22 years and hails from the Baltimore Post.
Thanks. I commit to working with my post to expand participation in mentoring and STEM programs for school-age students through outreach to local elementary and secondary schools.
Congratulations, Rob. Loretta Turner with the USACE Fort Worth District. Loretta has been an SAME member for 17 years and is a member of the Tulsa Post.
I commit to develop additional opportunities to further the engagement of industry and government interaction, and to also provide additional opportunities to grow STEM initiatives within the student communities surrounding our post.
Congratulations, Loretta. Matt Turner of Yeager Architecture. Matt has been an SAME member for 10 years and hails from the Greater Kansas City Post.
I'm committed to identifying, recruiting, and mentoring no less than 2 young professionals annually, holding monthly one-on-one sessions and identifying available leadership positions within the Greater Kansas City Post to allow them to grow professionally and personally while championing our society's strategic plan.
Matt, congratulations. Retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Randy Westfall with the National Security Agency. Randy has been an SAME member for 11 years and hails from the Baltimore Post.
Good afternoon. I commit to serving on the Resilience Committee of Community of Interest Steering Committee, focused on creating government industry partnerships to deliver resilient national security infrastructure.
Congratulations, Randy. Melvin Williams with SNME. Melvin has been an SAME member for 16 years and hails from the Charleston Post.
Thank you. I commit to leading the Charleston Post efforts with developing a stronger culture and commitment to diversity and inclusion within the Post by assisting leaderships and members as it relates to seeking diverse board members, meeting presenters, and other collaborating organizations.
Melvin, congratulations. Mark, back to you.
Thank you, Ann and Patrice. That was a great job in helping us learn a little bit more about this class. And Ann, I know next year you're going to move into a different position on the Academy of Fellows Executive Committee, but something tells me you might pull rank to keep this duty for next year because you enjoy it so much. So thanks for doing that. As you all heard, and you can tell from the commitment statements, this class of fellows is quite special. It's my honor to now formally induct all of you into the Society of American Military Engineers as a fellow. So I asked for all the members of the SAME Academy of Fellows class of 2021 to please turn on your video cameras at this time for the reading of the charge and then the pledge. So your charge. I charge you to support SAME's mission and strategic plan. I charge you to be a role model. I charge you to be a mentor. I charge you to support SAME posts. I charge you to be patriotic and respectful. Now, with the SAME Academy of Fellows class of 2021, please turn on your microphones, raise your right hands, and repeat after me. I pledge to fulfill the charges.
I pledge
to fulfill the charges. I will be a role model,
and mentor supporting SAME's
mission, being active in our post, stand the national direction,
putting into action the post
support all those who serve and protect our freedoms,
who serve to protect our freedoms, and we have life, so help me God.
So help me God.
And our way of life. So, yeah.
Congratulations to the SAME 2021 class of fellows. Please join in a round of applause for our newest fellows. All right, every year we ask one member of the fellows class to speak on behalf of the class. And it's my honor to invite this year's representative, Air Force Colonel Scott Granger, fellow SAME, to provide the investee response. Scott?
Hey, thanks, Mark. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Got to cover all the bases. We've got inductees representing time zones across the globe. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Fellows class of 2021 at our investiture into the Academy of Fellows. I think it's safe to say what everyone is already thinking. This is the best Academy of Fellows class to date. That is due in no small part to a whole host of people. I want to start off by thanking a few of those people. First, to the national staff and the Academy of Fellows for all the work coordinating this ceremony, for reviewing the nomination packages, and for choosing all of these fellows. Before the packages even made it to the review committee, our nominators and regional POCs helped all of us prepare our nomination packages. If even half the amount of time spent reviewing and providing feedback to my package is any indication, that was a lot of work. And we never would have even been able to build those nomination packages without the countless mentors, leaders, and friends that helped and guided us along the way. On behalf of the class, thank you to all of you. Now, we've all heard that before becoming a fellow is a journey. It's an acknowledgement of the effort, time, and commitment that you as a class have invested in SAME already. But as we've earned this distinction, we've also known that this isn't the end of the journey. It's more of a waypoint. This distinction, punctuated by the charge we just received, highlights the expectations of us to lead, mentor, and grow the society. To put it in military terms, this is the acknowledgement that you have the capacity to serve in that next higher grade. We've all done a lot to get here, and now that we're here, there's still a lot more to be done. But really, this isn't a surprise to any of you in this class. As you all listen to the class commitment statements, it's clear that 2021 is all in. We fully embody the SAME strategic goals, from strengthening industry government engagement to building resilient communities, from developing professional leaders, enriching the STEM pipeline, and preparing service members for the AEC industry. Every one of those goals was captured in the combined commitment statements from our class. So what comes next? What can you expect from the class of 2021? Well, there's a couple of tasks in front of us. The obvious first one is to follow through on our commitment statements. Class, make sure you build that action plan to make your commitment statement a reality. We need each other. We need to hold each other accountable to move our goals beyond mere words on paper. Make sure you hold me accountable. I know there's at least a couple of people on this Zoom right now just waiting to challenge me. 10K and Mike, maybe? Challenge accepted. The other tasks were given to us back in January. We were challenged to ensure SAME continued to provide value to our members and remain relevant throughout COVID. And further, we were challenged to not just emerge from COVID where we went into it. We needed to see how we could grow from the experience and be better postured to drive our 2025 goals. This event is one way SAME is learning and adapting. While I think most of us would agree sharing a virtual beverage is better than no beverage, none of us would have chosen Zoom as the venue for our fellows' investment. That said, this medium is a great way to keep the tradition going and certainly allows us to share this occasion with a much larger audience than we would otherwise. We need to capitalize on the good we've observed, translate those into lessons that we learn, and grow from the experience. Class of 2021, we've got a lot on our plate, and we've been given some tough challenges, but I don't think any of us would want it any other way. We are uniquely postured from around the world to make the SAME 2025 strategic vision a reality. As a class, we're going to strengthen, build, develop, enrich, and prepare our members, our communities, and our nation. We're going to be the mentors we've been charged to be. We're going to help each other and hold each other accountable. I mean, we've already nearly got this COVID thing taken care of. So now let's learn from our successes and failures and take on the next challenge. To the national leadership, class of 2021 is excited and ready to take on the society's tough challenges. You won't find a more capable class out there. I'm certain of it. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today. Mark, back over to you.
Thank you, Scott, and congratulations to each and every one of you on this special accomplishment during this 101st anniversary for SAME and the 26th anniversary for our Academy. You know, this is the time where I have a few moments to kind of talk about maybe a personal task for each and every one of you. Normally you're in the same room, you have a chance to congratulate each other and get to know the fellows in your class. We had a great opportunity to have a virtual happy hour with you once you were, shortly after you were selected as fellows. You know, now I'd like to just kind of give you that same challenge that was given to my class, but I think Scott Granger did a far better job of challenging and representing the commitment that your class has. I was fortunate to be what I always call the greatest class of fellows, the class of 2017. Our 2017 class had a great class leader in Cindy Lincecum, and you all have a tremendous class leader in Scott Granger. So I challenge you all to stay connected, stay committed to your statements, and follow through and make a difference in our society and in the people that you reach out and touch. So above all, make a positive difference in our society and our profession. You really represent the very best of all of us. So congratulations. Before we go to the toast for this evening, I'd like to just kind of pause and give a special shout out to Kathy Off. Kathy Off is from a national office, supports our Academy of Fellows Executive Committee and our Academy of Fellows. And she has been instrumental in pulling this together. And for all of the fellows that have come through, please join me in thanking Kathy for all that she does for our society. Kathy comes from a military family, and even her son gets involved with many of our SAME events, which you'll probably hear in a few moments as we conclude tonight. But again, thank you, Kathy, for all that you do for our Academy of Fellows and for our society. So thank you very much. Please join me in a quick round of applause. Kathy. All right, So again, congratulations. And it's now time for me to invite our national president, Heather Wishart-Smith, to make our first toast of the evening. So if everyone please turn your webcams on and let's turn it over to Heather to start the celebration.
Thank you so much, Mark, and congratulations, a huge congratulations to all of our fellows. I think that, we've all recognized the great change that's occurred, starting with when Buddy Barnes, Mr. 100 himself, was the leader of our Academy of Fellows and really instituted, along with the rest of the leadership of the Academy of Fellows, the big change in terms of really being focused on what the fellows are going to be doing in the future. And so I think everyone who has spoken tonight has really focused on that. And I think it's important to recognize that our new fellows are being invested not only for what they've done, but really, and more importantly, for what they're committed to do in the future. And so I always like to refer to our fellows as being like a pebble dropped into the water. And just like the ripples can emanate from that one pebble that gets dropped into a body of water, the impact that emanates from them allows them to go on and inspire and mentor others, who then go on to inspire and mentor others, and others from there, such that no one will ever know or be able to measure the full impact, but none of us will ever be the same. So with that, to our new fellows, you're here.
You're here. You're here.
You ready?
Joe, over to you.
All right. So again, congratulations to all of our new fellows. Heather, thanks. And I'd like to start first by saying, Mark, thanks for recognizing Kathy. I'm the one person who gets to see firsthand what she does. You all get to see the results. So thanks, because it's an amazing effort that she puts forth, not just on the Academy, but on so many areas. It's amazing what she does. So thanks, Mark, for doing it. Secondly, I'd like to thank Mark and Heather. I would commend to all of you to take a look at the stewardship that Heather has led our society over this last amazing, unbelievable year, and the connection and the dialogue that she and Mark maintained over this year to ensure that the transition that's about to happen, timing's everything, and it's going to happen next week, so I might as well talk about it for a second. Because these two embody what I think is the ultimate in stewardship of an organization and stewardship of a society. So now that you have been recognized for your leadership in our society, pay attention to these two and the handoff that's taken a year. Quite frankly, they have stayed in touch over this year to ensure the continuity of our society during a crazy time. So Mark and Heather, thanks for your leadership and for the example that you've set for not only this class, but all of the classes of fellows that have come before and that will come beyond. And, now to a toast. So I thought, how do you toast a class like this? It is a special class. So I pulled out, if you can see this, an Academy of Fellows glass from the last in-person event that I was at. And I thought that would be an appropriate vessel to use for a toast. And here's why. Because I think this class embodies what is best about our ability as a nation and as a profession and as a society to adapt to whatever we're handed and continue to succeed. So to the class that continues to make it happen no matter what gets thrown at us and no matter what comes after this, here, well done.
Here.
Here.
Thanks, Mark.
Well, congratulations to the class of 2021. My name is Charlie Parham. I'm part of the class of 2020 and one of your national vice presidents. I have the honor of taking over the Academy of Fellows next week from Marcus before he ascends to the presidency. And so I look forward to working closely with each of you as you carry out your commitment statements. Your commitment statements all support the strategic plan, which many of you had a hand in contributing to. And so thank you for that. The one fellow that I want to single out because of the pride and enthusiasm that I could see in her face when she gave her commitment statement is NK. I hope that everybody saw that look in her eyes and that smile that she was trying to conceal. NK, don't conceal that smile. You all should be proud of ascending to be fellows, and I encourage you all to attack being a fellow with enthusiasm. I believe that there are two things that led you to being a fellow. When you joined the society, you found value somewhere in the society, whether that was through attending post meetings, going to national conferences. There are a variety of ways to find value. But more importantly, each of you became the value of the society as you gave back. Ultimately, that led to a strong fellows package, which was approved by the Academy and our leadership. So my toast is for you all to continue to be the value of the society, to being the value.
Be the value.
Hear, hear.
Back to you, Mark.
Thanks, Charlie. And I keep wanting to steal that line from you because it's so good, to be the value. There's probably a line in Caddyshack that has see the ball, be the ball. See the value, be the value. But again, that's a great message for our fellows. So, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the ceremony portion of this evening. For our new fellows, are welcome to stay on and offer each other some congratulations for this great accomplishments. But thanks to all of you who joined tonight. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world. We will conclude with the SAME song. And again, this has a special connection to Kathy Off because her son is singing it. But please feel free to follow and sing along if you can. So again, congratulations and thank you and good evening.
Engineers have for 100 years had a group that's tried and true, charged to build the leaders of our field, blaze the trail and never yield, with national security at the heart of all we do. We bridge river, dig channels through, solve any problem, one engineering crew, proudly serving all of America, our beloved land of the free. For a century we've set the bar, thanks to you, SAME.